A prominent ally of Philippine Vice Presidential bet Sara Duterte-Carpio switches sides and endorses the presidential bid of Vice President Leni Robredo. Albay Representative Joey Salceda says he's supporting Robredo since Duterte-Carpio did not run for president.
Sa lahat ng kandidato, I think mas credible and demonstrated capacity of caring for the people.
It was Salceda who broke the news last year that Duterte-Carpio would seek the presidency. His endorsement of Robredo came as she took her campaign to Albay. Robredo, along with her running mate Senator Francis Kiko Pangilinan, also went to Camarines Sur and Sorsogon Wednesday. She was joined on stage by Sorsogon Governor and senatorial bet Cheese Escudero.
No endorsement yet from the Iglesia ni Cristo. Vice presidential candidate Sara Duterte-Carpio clarifies the UniTeam's use of the INC-owned Philippine Arena for the proclamation rally on Tuesday was merely a commercial transaction. The endorsement from INC, one of the country's biggest religious groups, has been coveted by candidates in previous elections for its supposed block vote.
The use of the Philippine Arena was a contract, a commercial contract between the organizers and the Philippine Arena. So it was not an INC endorsement. We just used the venue for the proclamation rally.
In 2016, the INC backed the candidacies of Sara's father, Rodrigo Duterte, and Bongbong Marcos for the two top posts in the country.
The tandem of Senator Panfilo Lacson and Senate President Vicente Soto III is supporting one less senatorial aspirant for the May 9 polls. Former Quezon City Mayor Herbert Bautista has been dropped from their Senate slate after expressing support for Bongbong Marcos and Sara Duterte.
Si Herbert sumulat sa amin dalawa. Hindi ko maintindihan kung paano ko sasagutin. Ang sabi niya, nagpapaalam siya kung pwedeng siya na yung NPC representative sa UniTeam. Sinabi ko kay SP, sabi ko hindi ako concerned dito, hindi naman ako NPC. Sa party nila, decision nila kung i-expel nila si Herbert kasi NPC disloyalty.
Lacson also says they are verifying whether or not guest candidate and re-electionist Senator Richard Gordon endorsed another ticket. Gordon joined the proclamation rally of Vice President Leni Robredo and Senator Francis Pangilinan in Camarines Sur on Tuesday. The man suspected of plotting to assassinate current presidential frontrunner Bongbong Marcos denies making the threat on video app TikTok. Ruel Ricafort voluntarily surrendered to the National Bureau of Investigation earlier this week after being tracked down by authorities through a post that had his name and picture. But Ricafort claims someone else used his identity online.
Yung account ko sa Facebook po, kinuha nila yung profile pic ko, then yung name ko po. Actually, that time po nung nangyari yun, may nag-message po sa akin na alam mo ba yung ginawa mo? I want to claim my name na hindi po ako yun. Siyempre, ano po ako, nalulungkot kasi siyempre po yung pangalan ko po. Pero hindi po ako nakatakot kasi alam po sa sarili ko na malinis ako, wala akong ginagawa.
Ricafort has since been allowed to go home and was told to get a lawyer. Authorities say they're not treating Ricafort as a suspect yet, since he's also complaining against those who created the supposedly fake TikTok account.
We challenge Mr. Ricafort and counsel to submit their gadgets for forensic, submit to a lie detector test, check the veracity of your statements, and for possible neuropsychiatric examination.
The National Grid Corporation of the Philippines says energy supply during the May 9 elections will be enough. According to NGCP, power demand on election day will likely be low since it is a holiday, but it warns power outages may still happen due to unforeseen circumstances, including unscheduled maintenance of plants and forced outages.
Kung walang mangyaring forced outage o yung biglaang pagtirik ng mga planta, wala naman tayo sanang makikita na magiging pagnipis ng supply on those days. But yun nga, no, historically speaking, parati namang merong plantang naka-unscheduled interruption bukod dun sa mga nakapila talaga naka-schedule for maintenance.
Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte keeps a very good satisfaction rating months before he steps down. A social weather station's report shows 75% of Filipinos are satisfied with Duterte's performance. That's higher than September 2021's 67%. Duterte's approval has defied a trend among outgoing presidents whose ratings had plunged before leaving office. The SWS survey was done in mid-December last year. Given President Duterte's persisting popularity, is it not too late to finally endorse a successor? A political analyst believes he does not really need to, since his daughter Sara is already running with Bongbong Marcos.
It's quite clear that the strong performance of Senator Marcos is actually a consolidation of support coming from the Duterte and the Marcos camp consolidating. And we have in our tracking in our institute see movements of some of his original political team in 2016. He does not need to endorse because maybe when he endorses, it adds negative attacks from groups.